there, how are you? This is Elijah Keating for WisdomSeekers.net. We are a good group of readers. Go check us out. We have an aura reader coming on board. I understand that's big right now. And this is for Earth for April 28th to May 4th, 2019. And Earth is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And let's see what we shall see. And the first card is see yourself in nature. Well, that's not horrible advice, especially for people of Earth. Yeah. And right now we need to spend more time being one with Earth. If you want the Earth to survive, and the Earth can survive quite nicely without us, so if we want the Earth to survive with us on it, we do want to spend more time. Otherwise she's going to shake her shoulder and wiggle her butt, and earthquakes and tornadoes and volcanoes are going to be happening all over the place. So the very first card is the Three of Pentacles. So this week should be a really good week for us, because the Three of Pentacles is all about being given the rewards we deserve for having put in the effort that we have put in. And it's also a pentacle, which is money rewards. What covers us is a Hierophant, and the Hierophant is a healing card. It's a card of knowledge, and I always say the more you know, the healthier you can be. And I'm talking about self-knowledge. And the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, and what the spiritual teacher teaches properly, not in the old-fashioned way, but in the new way of teaching you how to understand, how to grow, how to be more, then you definitely will heal. What is behind us is the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a card of depression, and it's the worst card in my deck as far as I'm concerned, because it takes you down to the depth of your subconscious, takes you down to the depth of your pain. But at the same time, if you know anything about behavior modification, when a behavior erupts really straight up and then you've been trying to get rid of it, that means it's finished and it's peaked and it's coming down, and it will go down past the baseline to extinction. So depression is not necessarily the worst thing you can have if it's behind you. And directly below the Hierophant is the Empress. And so this little time, just before you've read this, should see you either accessing your subconscious and understanding it and being in agreement with it. Doesn't mean it's easy, but you agree with it. You allow it to happen. Will access the abundance in your soul. And Earth, she has a great deal of abundance still, no matter what the records show or who's fabricated what. If you need it, it's there for you. There is sufficient abundance for everyone. The energy of lack is a man-made, fear-based energy. So take out the fear, which you're doing by getting rid of this. Everything will come to you that you're needing. What's directly in front of you is the Princess of Wands. And the Princess of Wands is magic-based. It's joyful, it's happy, it's exuberant, but it is also bringing into your life happiness through joy or magical-based. What happens to you after that little serenade? And remember, this is a week. A lot can happen in a week. The Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is talking about rolling with the punches, visioning your future, seeing the best that you can for your future, right? So there might be a little bit of a slump, because this card came up, and this is the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords, as a general rule, is a card of business where things are not going quite right. It's not a huge thing, but it's also a card of learning to stand on your own 2 feet, realizing you're self-sufficient, learning that is not necessarily a wonderful thing, but it is powerful. And if you can learn to stand on your own 2 feet and realize you don't need that significant other to bolster you at all times, then it's also very good. And it's just a small oomph, because next is the Three of Cups, and that's a card of celebration. It's a card of joy and happiness. And one more card, Judgment. So that's 3 major arcana for you this week, Earth. The Judgment is calling you out of the darkness into the light so you can see the truth of that which lies around you. So there's going to be truth that is shed on maybe on your particular circumstance or on the world situation, because we all know that we don't know very much about the truth behind certain situations. We're kept from it because we're too, I don't know why. I guess they think we're just children. But certain secrets are just meant to be kept according to those who are in power. But certain secrets are obviously coming out this week, and I sincerely hope you all roll with it and enjoy it, because it should be a time of celebration. When it does, you should see the world celebrating, and when that happens, there'll be a little more magic come into the world, because when we know the truth, we ourselves create the magic. And so I've got see yourself in nature, which is really positive for Earth card. And then it says almost identical thing. It says honor Gaia, and Gaia is Earth Mother. So this is a week of bringing yourself back to the center of your being, because that is where the truth lies, and that's where you will honor that which is around you. We are not separate from the earth. We are definitely a part of her. It's like saying an ant is separate from an anthill. You can take the ant away from the anthill, but without the anthill, their colony does not exist. And without the colony existing, a single ant does not survive long. With that, I'm going to say namaste.